final car has rolled on down the street. The city folds its tired, heavy feet. I turn the lamplight down to a gentle glow and let the evening's final shadows grow. There's not a single urgent word to say. I'm washing off the static of the day. The ticking of the clock is soft and slow. The only rhythm that I need to know. Oh, this midnight solitude is perfectly serene, the quietest sanctuary that I've ever seen. The world has finally stopped its dizzy spin, and I can let the pure relaxation in. No heavy expectations, no buzzing in the air, just an empty room and a comfortable chair. I'm unwinding every tangled thread of light in the deep and flawless comfort of the night. I pour a glass and watch the silver moon, humming to myself a slow, familiar tune. The tension in my shoulders starts to fall, like softly fading shadows on the wall. I leave the daytime running in the past and step into a quiet space at last. It's just me and the velvet of the dark, a single calm and undisturbed spark. Oh, this midnight solitude is perfectly serene, the quietest sanctuary that I've ever seen. The world has finally stopped its dizzy spin, and I can let the pure relaxation in. No heavy expectations, no buzzing in the air, just an empty room and a comfortable chair. I'm unwinding every tangled thread of light in the deep and flawless comfort of the night. The morning will return with its demands, with ticking clocks and busy, rushing hands. But here inside this hour, time is still, and I can rest upon this windowsill. No rushing of the wind, no distant sound, just the purest kind of peace I've ever found. through tangled webs of words unsaid. The crowded streets of my own mind left peace and clarity behind. I fought the storm, I chased the night, until the shadows caught the light. Now the frantic rhythms start to slow, and let the heavy burdens go. Oh, I welcome the crystal silence, clear as a mountain stream, washing away the violence of a fevered, restless dream. No sudden chords, no anxious pace, just this pristine, quiet space, where the soul can finally rest. In the crystal silence, I am blessed. The ticking clock has lost its rush, wrapped in a velvet midnight hush. Ghosts of worry take their flight, dissolving in the pale moonlight. I breathe it in the silver air, but there is no panic, no despair. Just a grand piano playing slow in a room with a gentle amber glow. Crystal silence, clear as a mountain stream, washing away the violence of a fevered, restless dream. No sudden chords, no anxious pace, just this pristine, quiet space, where the soul can finally rest. In the crystal silence, I am blessed. I used to drown in the stormy seas, begging the roaring winds to cease. A dissonance I couldn't bear, a minor key of dark despair. But now the water is glass and gold, a beautiful stillness to behold. The melody is soft and clear, there is no noise left to fear. Shh, just listen to the crystal silence. Watch the quiet moments glisten. Every fear is laid to rest. Nothing but the calm, nothing but the peace. Just breathe. Had the time to build a home, or watch the weary seeds we planted grow. We only shared a single shining spark before we went our ways into the dark. We never let the heavy weather in, or saw the bitter arguments begin. We closed the book before the ink could run. A beautiful and sudden setting sun. It's a pristine illusion, flawless and clear, a perfect reflection with nothing to fear. No everyday sorrow, no fade in the light, just a star that we caught in the middle of night. We never grew old, perfectly fine. I never saw you angry, cold, or mean. You're forever the sweetest thing I've ever seen. We didn't have to compromise or bend, or watch a heavy promise reach its end. It's frozen in a crystal, safe and pure, a beautiful romance with no need for a cure. We walked away while we were still in bloom, and left a perfect ghost inside the room. It's a pristine illusion, flawless and clear, a perfect reflection with nothing to fear. No everyday sorrow, no fade in the light, just a star that we caught in the middle of night. We never grew old, we never grew tired. We left at the peak of the flame we inspired, untouched by the rust, unblemished by time. A pristine illusion, perfectly fine. Maybe it's a fantasy, a trick of the mind, to cherish a love that we left far behind. But I'd rather have a diamond made of glass than watch a true romance wither and pass. It stays in the ether, untouchable, bright, a flawless mirage in the quiet of night. A pristine illusion. The background was a blur of jagged lines, a messy collage of our broken signs. I stared into the center of the grief and couldn't find a single sharp relief. But now I'm reaching out to turn the lens, to change the way this heavy sorrow ends. I'm twisting the dial, letting shadows fade, stepping out from the messy scene we made. I'm dialing in my focus point tonight, bringing only what matters into the light, blurring out the edges of the bitter pain, washing off the memory like a sudden rain. I don't need to look at what we left behind, I've got a crystal clear picture in my mind, centering the healing, letting go of the blur, zooming in on the peace, letting go of what we were. The depth of field was pulling me apart, too many ghosts crowding up my heart. Every argument was sharp and perfectly clear, I was magnifying every single fear. But I'm stepping back to reframe the view, soften the harsh reality of you. The background noise is melting into gray as I find the clarity to walk away. I'm dialing in my focus point tonight, bringing only what matters into the light, blurring out the edges of the bitter pain, washing off the memory like a sudden rain. I don't need to look at what we left behind, I've got a crystal clear picture in my mind, centering the healing, letting go of the blur, zooming in on the peace, letting go of what we were. The past is just a wash of watercolor hues, I'm no longer tangled in the fading blues. I keep my eyes fixed and said, it's a brand new angle, a steady, quiet frame, where I don't have to carry the weight of your name. Just the present moment, everything else is fading out. A perfect depth of field, blurring out the past, finding my focus point. The fire swept through the house that we built, leaving behind only shadows and guilt. You thought you would leave me in ruins and ash, a casualty caught in your careless crash. I felt the deep sorrow, I carried the weight. I walked through the valley of anger and fate, but the dust is now settling, the smoke clears away, and I'm standing tall in the light of the day. I walk through the fire, but I am unblemished. The story is over, the heartbreak is finished. You bruised the exterior, rattled the frame, but my inner spirit is exactly the same. No permanent stain on the soul that I keep. The roots of my courage were planted too deep. I'm whole and I'm ready, I'm strong and I'm free, unblemished, and finally back to being me. I look in the mirror, the tears have all dried. No trace of the victim you left here inside. I washed off the soot and the bitter regret. I'm paying no toll on an emotional debt. The cracks on the surface have mended with gold, a beautiful story of strength to be told. I didn't let bitterness poison the well. I rescued my heart from the depths of the spell. I walk through the fire, but I am unblemished. The story is over, the heartbreak is finished. You bruised the exterior, rattled the frame, but my inner spirit is exactly the same. No permanent stain on the soul that I keep. The roots of my courage were planted too deep. I'm whole and I'm ready, I'm strong and I'm free, unblemished, and finally back to being me. A scar is a map of the places I've been, but it doesn't dictate the shape I am in. The core of my being is pure and pristine, the brightest survivor that you've ever seen. You thought I was fragile, you thought I would break, but I kept my light for my own spirit sake. Oh, na voices, feeding fuel to the fire. My mind is like a radio that's spinning off the dial, catching every frequency, carrying every mile. I close my eyes and reach out for the knob to quiet down the frantic, heavy throb. I'm turning down the volume of the daily rush and sinking deep into a velvet hush. Now I'm static free, a perfectly clear line, no humming in the background, the atmosphere is fine. Washing out the worry, sweeping out the noise, finding my own balance, my own quiet poise. The anxiety is fading, the interference dies underneath these clear, unclouded skies. Just a smooth and steady rhythm flowing over me. I am resting in the quiet, completely static free. It used to feel like standing in a pouring crowded rain, the constant heavy buzzing locked inside my brain. But now the water's settling, the ripples smooth away. I leave the heavy static in the middle of the day. The tension in my shoulders is melting in the heat of a clean and uncorrupted, slow and gentle beat. No crackle on the audio, no hissing in the sound, just the purest kind of peace I've ever found. Now I'm static free, a perfectly clear line, no humming in the background, the atmosphere is fine. Washing out the worry, sweeping out the noise, finding my own balance, my own quiet poise. The anxiety is fading, the interference dies underneath these clear, unclouded skies. Just a smooth and steady rhythm flowing over me. I am resting in the quiet, completely static free. Let the world keep on spinning with its endless frantic hum. I found the empty space where the chaos cannot come, a sanctuary built of nothing but the pure and open air, where I don't have a single heavy thought left to bear. Took a pair of scissors to the timeline of our days. I cut away the arguments, the tears, the heavy haze. I left behind the bitter words we threw into the night, and kept a single second where we caught the golden light. You were looking at me then, with nothing left to hide, before the heavy weather came and turned the turning tide. I washed away the aftermath, the sorrow and the blame, and placed that single memory inside a silent frame, hanging in the gallery of my quiet mind. The only piece of you that I have kept behind. No static from the radio, no footsteps in the hall. Just a perfect frozen picture on an empty wall. I cropped out all the endings, the heartbreak and the shame, and I locked your beautiful smile inside a silent frame. I don't remember how we broke, I don't recall a tear. I've curated a masterpiece where only joy is near. The sun is always shining on your shoulder in this room. The roses on the table are forever in their bloom. It's a selective history, an elegant deceit, but it makes the lingering echo of your name so very sweet. When the ghost of what we used to be come knocking at my door, I just look at that one photograph and I don't hurt no more. Hanging in the gallery of my quiet mind, the only piece of you that I have kept behind. No static from the radio, no footsteps in the hall. Just a perfect frozen picture on an empty wall. I cropped out all the endings, the heartbreak and the shame, and I locked your beautiful smile inside a silent frame. They say that I'm in denial, living in the past, but I just found a way to make the only good thing last. I stripped away the audio, I muted all the sound, and saved the only treasure in the wreckage that I found. It doesn't have to hurt me if I only look right here, where the love is suspended, beautifully severe. Just this one look, just this one smile. I think I'll stay here for a while. No words to break the peace, just a perfectly still heart inside a silent frame. Let's not drag the needle across the groove. Let's not make a messy, complicated move. I don't want the drama of a slow decay, watching all the colors bleed to gray. Let's just put the heavy pen down on the desk, leave out all the sorrow and the grotesque. Pack the bags and turn the brass key in the door. We don't need to fight about it anymore. I want the clean break, a sudden sharp divide, no bitter lingering, nowhere left to hide. A single flawless cut right through the fray, letting all the tangled ribbons fall away. No complicated endings, no desperate tearful ache, just the complicated night. No dragging out the sorrow, no twisting of the knife, just drawing a completely new border for my life. Just let go of my hand. It's over now. Sharp and clear, the clean break. Here are the lyrics for Weightless, focusing on the sensation of letting go of gravity, releasing all tension, and floating into a calm, unburdened headspace. Weightless. Gravity was pulling at my bones, a heavy collection of worries and stones. I carried the world on a fragile frame, an answer to every impossible claim. But I feel the tether starting to fray. The anchors of iron are melting away. I loosen my grip on the rushing tide and step off the edge for a quiet glide. Oh, I am weightless, drifting through the air, leaving behind the sorrow and the care, floating above the tangled world below, with nowhere to be and nowhere to go. No heavy burdens pulling at my chest, just an elevated feeling of perfect rest. The air is pure, the atmosphere is clear. I am weightless, and there's nothing left to fear. The noise of the city is a distant hum. My racing mind has finally overcome all of the panic, the rush and the race. I'm drifting along in a beautiful space. The shadows are pale, the horizon is wide, a gentle release of the turning tide. I close my eyes and surrender the fight, suspended inside of the golden light. Oh, I am weightless, drifting through the air, leaving behind the sorrow and the care, floating above the tangled world below, with nowhere to be and nowhere to go. No heavy burdens pulling at my chest, spirit is bare, just riding the current of the midnight air. A feather untethered, a leaf on the breeze, finally finding an absolute ease. Drifting up, no more gravity, just the gentle release, floating away. Weightless, weightless. Yeah. You used to broadcast on every channel I had, a heavy static that was driving me mad. A twisted signal, a messy frequency, a lot of volume but no harmony. I turned the dial to try and find a song, but the distortion was too loud, too strong. I'm finally reaching out to pull the plug and sweeping all the drama underneath the rug. Now I'm broadcasting on my own clear line, zero interference and the signal is fine. I cut the static, I drop the heavy bass, I found my rhythm in a quiet space. No more disruption, no toxic undertone. I'm holding down this frequency all on my own. You can't tune in, the connection is through. I've got zero interference from you. I threw the old receiver out into the rain. I'm done deciphering the messages of pain. Your voice was just a crackle on the wire, a constant spark that started every fire. But now the air is crisp, the wavelength is pure, the boundary is set, the transmission secure. I listen to the quiet, sharp and profound, the most beautiful uninterrupted sound. Now I'm broadcasting on my own clear line, zero interference and the signal is fine. I cut the static, I drop the heavy bass, I found my rhythm in a quiet space. No more disruption, no toxic undertone. I'm holding down this frequency all on my own. You can't tune in, the connection is through. I've got zero interference from you. I won't let another dissonant chord play. I'm guarding a piece of this brand new day. My radar is clear, the horizon is wide. There's no more room for your stormy ride. I found the sweet spot on the radio dial, and I'm gonna stay here for a long, long while. Loud and clear, I'm coming through loud and clear, but you can't reach me here. I cut the cord. painted me a picture in shimmering gold, a beautiful story you beautifully told. You hid behind velvet, you spoke in a rhyme, and I played along for a sliver of time. But the lightning has shifted, the shadows recede, and I'm looking straight at the truth that I need. The magic tricks over, the curtains divide. There's nowhere left for your fictions to hide. Oh, you are transparent, as clear as the rain. I see through the promises, I see past the pain. The smoke and the mirrors have all blown away, leaving the unvarnished cold of the day. No illusions to blind me, no spells left to bind, just a perfectly clear, honest state of mind. I'm looking right through the act you put on. The mystery's broken, the magic is gone. I took off the glasses that colored you rose. I'm watching the cracks in the character show. You swore you were solid, an anchor of stone, but you're just a whisper that leaves me alone. It isn't a heartbreak, I'm shedding no tear. It's just an awakening, sharp and severe. The masquerade's over, the tempo is slow, and I finally see what I needed to know. Oh, you are transparent, as clear as the rain. I see through the promises, I see past the pain. The smoke and the mirrors have all blown away, leaving the unvarnished cold of the day. No illusions to blind me, no spells left to bind, just a perfectly clear, honest state of mind. I'm looking right through the act you put on. The mystery's broken, the magic is gone. I used to get lost in the depth of your eyes, tangled inside of your elegant lies. But water is shallow when it's finally clear, and I'm standing strong with no lingering fear. The truth is a diamond, heavy and cold, a flawless reflection that never grows old. No anger, no sorrow, just pure clarity. The walls have come down between you and me. Clear as glass, I see right through you now. No more hiding in the dark, nothing but the truth. Transparent. I pull the heavy curtains on the day and watch the jagged edges melt away. I leave the crowded city far behind to walk the quiet hallways of my mind. The chaos of the waking world dissolves as every tangled mystery resolves. I step into a space of pure design where every single element is mine. Welcome to my lucid focus, crystal clear and bright, where I'm the architect of every ray of light. I paint the sky a perfect endless shade of blue. I build a peaceful sanctuary just for me and you. No static on the wire, no shadows on the screen, just the pure untainted beauty of a waking dream. I hold the reins, I set the peaceful pace inside the perfect borders of this quiet space. I raise a marble tower with a thought. I wash away the battles I have fought. I tell the restless wind to slow its blowing. I keep the silver river softly flowing. No gravity can hold my spirit down. I wear a weightless visionary crown. I sweep the dust of worry from the floor and hang a velvet sign upon the door. Welcome to my lucid focus, crystal clear and bright, where I'm the architect of every ray of light. I paint the sky a perfect endless shade of blue. I build a peaceful sanctuary just for me and you. No static on the wire, no shadows on the screen, just the pure untainted beauty of a waking dream. I hold the reins, I set the peaceful pace inside the perfect borders of this quiet space. Let the reality keep spinning in the dark. I've built a wall of light around this spark. No heavy expectations enter here. No sudden disappointments, no sudden fear. I am the master of the atmosphere. Every note is perfect, every vision clear. Shaping the clouds, painting the sky. No one else here, just my thoughts and I. A crystal sanctuary, a perfectly clear mind. Lucid focus. Lucid focus. closed the door, the latch clicked into place, and suddenly a void consumed the space. I watched your shadow stretch across the floor. You took the very air right out the door. My lungs forgot the rhythm they should keep. The silence in this room is far too deep. The barometric pressure took a dive and left me here just trying to survive. Caught in the vacuum, spinning in the dark, a breathless silence where there used to be a spark. You took the oxygen, you pulled the atmosphere. Now there's nothing but an empty echo here. My chest is heavy, the room is spinning round, floating in the quiet, miles above the ground. I'm gasping for a memory, a phantom in the pain, learning how to breathe on my own again. The ticking of the clock is suffocating me, a solitary diver lost beneath the sea. I reach out for a hand that isn't there, and my fingers close around the empty air. I never knew that absence had a weight, or how a sudden exit could seal my fate. The photographs are freezing in their frames as the chilling airless room forgets our names. Caught in the vacuum, spinning in the dark, a breathless silence where there used to be a spark. You took the oxygen, you pulled the atmosphere. Now there's nothing but an empty echo here. My chest is heavy, the room is spinning round, floating in the quiet, miles above the ground. I'm gasping for a memory, a phantom in the pain, learning how to breathe on my own again. But survival is a stubborn, quiet thing, a winter bird that's waiting for the spring. I'll open up a window to the night and let the wind rush in to make it right. I'll draw the midnight down into my chest and put this breathless agony to rest. breath in and out, filling up the empty space. The vacuum breaks, I'm taking back the air, learning how to breathe. The wind was howling, tossing up the tide. Nowhere to anchor, nowhere left to hide. My mind was racing like a rushing stream, caught in the current of a restless dream. But now the heavy skies begin to clear. The frantic rushing slowly disappears. I watch the ripples finally smooth away and let the quiet wash over the day. I am still water, perfectly clear. Not a single ripple, no trace of fear. A mirror reflecting a bright open sky, watching the heavy clouds just drifting by. The weight of the world is finally gone. I'm deep and I'm quiet, I'm resting till dawn. The storm is a memory, the surface is glass. I'm letting the shadows quietly pass. I take a deep breath, the air is so clean, the most peaceful picture I have ever seen. The stones at the bottom are easy to see, a crystal clear vision of who I can be. No undercurrents to pull me astray, no waves of anxiety getting in the way. Just a smooth silver surface catching the light. Everything's calm, everything's right. I am still water, perfectly clear. Not a single ripple, no trace of fear. A mirror reflecting a bright open sky, watching the heavy clouds just drifting by. The weight of the world is finally gone. I'm deep and I'm quiet, I'm resting till dawn. The storm is a memory, the surface is glass. I'm letting the shadows quietly pass. When the drops of rain used to strike into pound, they'd stir up the mud from the deep hidden ground. But the soil has settled, the water is pure, the quiet is steady, the calmness is sure. There is no more motion, just clarity now. A silent surrender, a smoothing of brow. Let's turn off the spotlight, let's dim down the stage. No more reciting the lines from the page. I'm taking the velvet right off of the drum. No more pretending we haven't grown numb. The smoke in the mirrors are clearing away, leaving us nothing but the cold light of day. I'm pouring the whiskey without any ice. We've paid for these lies and we're feeling the price. This is us, unfiltered and bare. No pretty excuses, just the empty air. I'm laying it down, every broken string. We've danced to a song that we no longer sing. Take off the mask, let the safety net fall. It's the unvarnished truth and it's breaking us all. No soft focus lighting, no shadows to hide, just the unfiltered end of a dying ride. I used to bite back the words I should say, painting on midnight a beautiful gray. I dressed up my sorrow in elegant chords, but silence is sharper than any drawn swords. Look at my hands, they are trembling and plain. I'm tired of covering up all this pain. The curtains are open, the audience gone. We can't keep pretending there's a reason to hold on. This is us, unfiltered and bare. No pretty excuses, just the empty air. I'm laying it down, every broken string. We've danced to a song that we no longer sing. Take off the mask, let the safety net fall. It's the unvarnished truth and it's breaking us all. No soft focus lighting, no shadows to hide, just the unfiltered end of a dying ride. It hurts to see it so sharp and so clear, to face the exact thing we started to fear. No echo, no reverb, no sweet harmony, just the deafening quiet of you and of me. We ran out of rhythm, we ran out of rhyme, and you can't negotiate with the passing of time. Truth now, no more pretending. It's an unfiltered ending. Look in my eyes, see what we've become. The music is over, the damage is done. Unvarnished, unfiltered. The embers went dark, the ashes turned white, the mercury fell through the floor of the night. No tears on my face, the weeping is done. A wintry haze has swallowed the sun. I'm sitting right here but I floated away. The colors have drained into shadows of gray. There's no frantic heartbeat, no gasp for air, just a vacant, unblinking, hollowed out stare. Welcome to absolute zero, where the hands of the clock stand perfectly still. No ache in the chest, no desperate beat, just an endless, invisible chill. I can't feel the sorrow, I can't feel the blow. I'm suspended in absolute zero. The pendulum froze at 2:45. The frost is designing a ghost out of me. They look in my eyes and they think I'm so brave, but I'm just a statue watching the wave. And no shivering shoulders, no crying aloud. Every breath that I take is a silvery cloud. The world keeps on spinning, but I've stepped aside, wrapped in the ice where my feelings have died. Welcome to absolute zero, where the hands of the clock stand perfectly still. No ache in the chest, no desperate beat, just an endless, invisible chill. I can't feel the sorrow, I can't feel the blow. I'm suspended in absolute zero. There's no forward motion, there's no turning back, just a landscape painted in white, gray, and black. The rushing river has turned into stone, a frozen cathedral where I sit alone. The shock is a blanket woven of snow, and there's nowhere left for the temperature to go. So cold, so perfectly still, not a single emotion left to spill. The fire is gone, the ashes are blown into the ice, into the unknown. Nothing but the snow. Absolute zero. Absolute zero. I wear a smile like a silken gown. I let my voice be a gentle sound. You thought I'd shadow when you walked away. Thought my colors would fade into gray. I kept it soft, I kept kept it smooth, a delicate step in a quiet groove. But underneath the surface that you feel, I'm holding a secret made of steel. I am velvet and I am steel. I let it hurt, but I let it heal. Soft to the touch, but hard to break. I bend like a willow for my own sake. You took my heart and you played your part, but you never broke through to my inner guard. I wear my vulnerability like a shield, caught in the balance of velvet and steel. The tears were real, I won't pretend. I felt the ache when we reached the end. But I built a frame from the cold hard truth, a sturdy foundation beneath my youth. You saw the velvet, the tender grace, but you never looked past my painted face. The fire inside me never lost its heat. I found my foot and I kept my beat. I am velvet and I am steel. I let it hurt, but I let it heal. Soft to the touch, but hard to break. I bend like a willow for my own sake. You took my heart and you played your part, but you never broke through to my inner guard. I wear my vulnerability like a shield, caught in the balance of velvet and steel. It takes a heavy iron to forge a delicate ring. It takes a sturdy branch for a songbird to sing. I'll give you the softness, the warmth of my hand, but try to crush me and you'll understand. The core of my soul is an ironclad will, beautiful, yielding, but standing still. Gentle touch with an iron will. You thought I'd fall, you thought I'd yield, but I'm made of velvet and I'm made of steel. I turn the key and lock the heavy door. Leave the city's frantic rhythm on the floor. I draw the velvet curtains, shut out the neon light, and wrap myself inside the quiet of the night. No screens are glowing, no telephones ring, just the gentle hush that the shadows bring. The spinning globe is finally slowing down. I'm the only soul inside this silent town. Oh, the sweet relief of pure isolation, a beautiful empty, quiet sanctuary. No demands, no eager conversation, safe and secure, in a solitude so perfectly pure. I take off the mask I wear for the street. No lines to rehearse, no strangers to meet, just the dust motes dancing in the pale moonlight, and a feeling deep down that everything's right. I don't need a mirror, I don't need a clock. Time stops at the sound of the turning lock. The silence is a blanket woven and warm, a fortress of peace inside the storm. Oh, the sweet relief of pure isolation, a beautiful empty, quiet sanctuary. No demands, no eager conversation, just a space where I don't have to carry the weight of the world, the noise of the crowd. In this room no one is allowed. I breathe in the stillness, safe and secure, in a solitude so perfectly pure. They say it's lonely, they say it's a cage, but I finally stepped off the crowded stage. No expectations, no judgments to fear, just the sound of my own heartbeat in my ear. It's not an exile, it's a sweet escape, where my weary soul can finally reshape. Just me and the quiet, no voices, no rush, sinking down into the midnight hush. Safe in the empty, safe in the empty, safe in the bare, pure isolation. We built a house of windows, let the sunlight pour right in. I thought the walls were solid, a safe place to begin. You held my trust so lightly, like a crystal in your hand. But gravity is ruthless, and I didn't understand. A single word, a sudden slip, the temperature just fell. One careless motion broke the only world I knew so well. Like shattered glass, crashing to the floor, a million glittering pieces of what we were before. It's a clean and sudden break, cutting to the bone. Now I'm standing in the wreckage, bleeding and alone. You can't rewind the moment, you can't undo the crash. Love is just a fragile thing turned to shattered glass. I get down on my knees to try and sweep away the past. Every memory is sharp and nothing's meant to last. I reach out for a fragment of the promises you made, but it slices through the skin and the colors start to fade. 1,000 tiny mirrors reflecting my despair, showing me a broken truth that's too much now to bear. Like shattered glass crashing to the floor, a million glittering pieces of what we were before. It's a clean and sudden break, cutting to the bone. Now I'm standing in the wreckage, bleeding and alone. You can't rewind the moment, you can't undo the crash. Love is just a fragile thing turned to shattered glass. No glue can fix